Hey everyone, we've been watching the Olympics, and the other night we saw a cute hairstyle from a gymnast named Nastia Liukin. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, and we are going to recreate it today. To start with, you just want a section here in the front to make a little poof, and you don't need to worry about these parts being perfect or anything like that. You just want to grab a section here up on the top of her head. Alright, so after you get that part sectioned off, what I do to make the poof, you could either rat it if you wanted up in this area, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just twisting this up a little bit and then pushing it forward. And then I'm going to bobby pin that. I would imagine in gymnastics, bobby pins may be against the rules, so you may want to use an elastic instead if you're actually going to be using this for gymnastics. So now that we have that little poof in place, we're going to make two French braids, just one on each side of her head. And to do that, I'm going to make a part down here by her ear, kind of angled upwards towards the poof and the middle of her head. And then I am just going to add a little clip down here to keep the hair out of the way so that it doesn't go into the braid. So with this hair that I sectioned off, I'm going to be making a standard French braid. The braid that we saw on the gymnast was kind of a loose braid. It wasn't anything tight or perfect. It was more of a messy look. Alright, so I've just braided this up to the point where I'm right underneath those bobby pins, and I am going to braid it down just a little ways so that this doesn't come unraveled. And then I'm going to have my daughter hold this for a moment while we braid the other side. So same thing over here. I'm just going to make a part right down by her ear and angle it upwards towards the poof. And then I'm going to clip this area off again so that we don't add that hair and just make another French braid. Okay, so I have this other side braided as well. I'm going to have her hold it while we make the ponytail. And this is more of a high ponytail. I'm bringing it up higher on her head than I normally would. And then I'm just going to add in these braids on either side and then rubber band that together. Alright, so at this point the hairstyle is finished. I believe Nastia had a matching scrunchie that went with her uniform, but we are just going to leave ours plain. If you wanted to, you could take a small piece of hair and just wrap it around that elastic to cover it up. You can really do whatever you'd like, but that is the finished style.